This is a seizure warning. There's a lot of flashing lights in this video, so if that affects you, probably skip this one. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac, Repentance, and let's see if we can beat Greedier mode as Isaac, because I'd like to have one completed post-it, finally. We have not a terrible item. I might keep it there for now just because it does heal me at the end of the day. There's the ghost pepper. That's really good. There's mom's key, which is pretty good. It gives me 2 keys really for the price of slightly more than 1, I think. So that's pretty good and makes chests better, but that's probably going to be fairly irrelevant. Yeah, seems pretty alright. I might actually, what I'm going to do is go in here. Get the Soul of Samson randomly. And with that, grab this and heal back up again. And now we have the extra tier 8 as well. Hopefully that's going to help out. Hopefully I still remember how to play as Isaac. And will once again try to reach the end of Greedier mode once more. As the last time we tried, we accidentally turned into Bethany at the very end and accidentally completed Greedier mode with that character instead. So, we'll see if that happens again today. We're getting a lot of enemies, among which a couple which spawn enemies as well, which is concerning me a little bit. Unfortunately, they're exploding all over the place. They're destroying pots as well, which is really nice, because it means we might be able to get some extra money that way. There's an enemy right in the corner that's going to spawn spider eggs, which I'm not loving. Ooh, and there's that, which we're just going to take immediately. That is getting a little worrying, but that's going to spawn some more bombs as well. A lot of bombs, a lot of explosions going on right now. But fair enough, I suppose. That should hopefully take care. It took care of a champion, so I'm pretty happy about that. Wave 6 of 11. I'm not too concerned yet, but it kind of depends on if there's going to be a wave which is going to be particularly nasty, I suppose, coming up. Just trying to get rid of champions right now because they will deal 1 full heart of damage at the end of the day. And that one's very blue. I'm not sure what that one is actually going to give, but I feel like I've never seen such a vividly blue enemy before. I probably have. Still another wave to go. Oh god. Yeah, it's getting a little bit on the dicey side. There's a lot of tears coming my way, but we are clearing most of it. Yeah, I'm not too worried, I suppose, depending on what this wave is. It's not ideal, but we'll just have to make do. Gotta watch out for the tears from the tiny purple one, I suppose, but other than that, it is now cleanup duty, and it seems to be going reasonably. I'm a little concerned about the champion monstro, mini monstro there, but other than that, things are looking pretty okay. I'd love to have that ghost pepper, but I also kind of want to get mom's key just to have a key for this floor and the next one as well. None of these things really spawned any spiders because we were just too far away from them to actually do anything, so that's nice. Unfortunately, when we do get closer, they start spawning a lot more, and the spider enemies themselves also spawned a bunch more things, which is unfortunate. I could just use Soul of Samson to clear things up a bit, but I wouldn't mind keeping that. I do believe that just puts you in the berserk states effectively that Tainted Samson has, and that is rather powerful, so I wouldn't mind having that for a slightly more difficult floor than the first one. Although the basement is usually the more tricky of the floors in Greedier mode, if I'm being honest. Basement and the actual final boss of the floor can be, or for the mode really, are kind of the 2 struggly points. But we got through that just fine. We have 12 coins. It's tempting not to take Ghost Pepper right now just because of how much it costs. There's no money in there either. That's really unfortunate. I'm just gonna do the boss and see with how much money we end up, actually, I think. Let's just do that. I will actually use the Soul of Samson just to make life a little bit easier. Just because we don't really have items right now. And yeah, as you can see, this is pretty damn effective at clearing all these things very well. As it just completely destroyed the bosses that we had to face. So, no worries there. That is Brimstone and Lusty Blood. I wish I had a soul heart, but Brimstone alone is a game winner, really. So, just gonna take that. Would have loved Lusty Blood in this mode. It is so powerful, but quite frankly, I'm not complaining about this being the start of a build. Don't know if this does anything with brimstone, actually. I have to assume it probably doesn't. But I'm curious enough to see. Yeah, it doesn't seem to do anything. That's actually unfortunate, but fair enough, I suppose. Either way, we got brimstone at the very start of the run, and that is going to make life, hopefully, a lot easier. Unfortunately, used our bomb, so we can't get that tinted rock. But this reduces concern somewhat in regards of whether or not we're going to make it to the end, and I can appreciate that. That is a health up, which I'm tempted by. That is Game Kid, which is nothing. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, God. I mean, I do like it. I can't stop myself every time I see it. I have to try, because it could be funny. I'm gonna stand here for a minute and just do this for a while. I'm actually not destroying shopkeepers in one hit. That is worrying. I was not aware that that was going to affect the tiny flames that I'm shooting as well, but apparently it does. That's not great. Hopefully we can work around that reasonably. Didn't expect it to be a black heart in there, but fair enough. And I will actually just take this, heal all the way back up. Hopefully we can get some homing. Yeah, this definitely made the build worse, but I just... I like the idea of this so much. It does make you shoot real quick. And I don't know why I'm shooting slightly downwards, but fair enough, I suppose. It's not actually that usable, so let's just stop doing that. If we reset our shot, it at least shoots in the correct direction, so that is kind of nice. Yeah, this is something. It seems that tears are just sort of disappearing a lot of the time as well, which I guess is fine. This was definitely, this feels like snatching defeat at the jaws of, or the claws of victory. I forget what the actual saying is, but it's definitely made it a lot worse. But we'll see, I guess. We'll see what happens. We gotta get those soy milk brimstones in there, but the fact that they somehow keep combining with one another is unusual. Wouldn't mind just a regular brimstone run one of these days as well, but it is fairly self-explanatory when you're doing a brimstone run, I suppose. It's more or less an instant win if you know kind of how to dodge stuff, so I might as well just make life more difficult on myself at the end of the day. That half a black heart at least cleared a bunch of stuff as well, so that's kind of nice. And hopefully we can find a couple of more, like, damage items somewhere along the line. Any homing would just be really nice as well. That would be something I would enjoy a lot. But we'll see what we can get. We can reroll once on this floor. Don't mind the 9-fold battery though, but yeah, probably want to reroll this just for the sake of trying to get something good. A little tempted by the pill here as well. Let's see if it's like a battery thing. I think that ultimately doesn't really make a difference, so that's fine. That was a coin here because we took damage without a trinket. And I guess I might end up buying a key. I might get the consolation prize, because I think that might actually be alright. This is just sad, isn't it? It's just a little bit much when looking at it this way, shooting at envy the way I currently am. It is a little bit of an unfortunate situation. But it's fine. We're getting the work done. It may take a little bit longer, but that way I can justify only doing one greedier mode run in a video rather than two like I have been doing with regular greed mode. Because it's really not that much longer, but I also realize that as the amount of available time I have to record this stuff lessens, it is just a bit easier to occasionally just do something short instead. And I kind of like that the way it is, so we're just gonna keep doing that from time to time. Having said that, this is gonna take a while at this rate. Alright, let's get this. That increased our damage by 0.2, which is probably alright. Just gonna get... I'll get one more actually, yeah. Let's just spend that remaining money on one more key and then just call it a day. This is a terrible idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Ooh, that's a lot of flashing actually that's happening there. I don't love that. But we might actually be pretty safe if I just stand on the other side of the room, I guess, because they can't really get close to me. It does. Oh, jeez. I'm not seeing the spiders very well, though, but the fact that we are getting decent money from these spiders is actually kind of appreciated, I suppose. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm missing the spiders entirely. Is it because they're just flying through the brimstone that it's harder to see them or something? I'm not sure. Either way, it would be kind of unfortunate to have a brimstone run die to spiders, so I'm just gonna maybe hang out a little bit closer here. Oh, there's a hole there. Can't actually stand there, unfortunately. God, it's taking so long to kill these spiders. Really desperately trying to at least kill one of them so I can just sit next to the other one, but... Oh, jeez. Okay, we got something going here. Might want to buy some health, I guess. But I guess it's probably better to just go to the next floor and see if there's just a health item instead to save those coins. Because saving coins is kind of important. This is a lot of flashing, though. I was not aware it would be quite this bad. But fair enough, I guess. Can't really be helped, unfortunately. Jeez, can you stop, though? I guess I do kind of need to stay close to him as well. That's unfortunate. Please, no Krampus? Okay. Tempted by Horror Babylon. Would need soul hearts to make that work, kind of. But it's not impossible to make it work, I think. Just gonna do it. What could possibly go wrong? This way, I have less healing to do as well, and that's good in some way. So let's just walk into this. And hopefully that extra damage is just gonna carry me all the way through to the end of the run. At least it's a pretty significant damage upgrade, actually. So I'm hoping that that is going to work out the way I hope. There are no temperance machines in this mode, but there are demon beggars, so we might be lucky with those. Experimental treatment, cracked orb. Cracked orb doesn't really do anything here for me, I don't think. This is tempting just because it might be a damage up, and it was. It was a tier 8 down, but I'm not sure if that matters. Not sure if you'll attack less with the tier 8 down, actually, but it's very possible, I would probably say. Just gonna hang out here again. 2 more spiders. We're being pretty unlucky with shopkeepers, but that's the way it is. There we go. Unfortunately, no health items here outside of red health, which I'm not really interested in going for right now. Tempted by the speed up, but also tempted to just kind of re-roll it. Yeah, I'm just gonna re-roll all of this and see if we can get some health in here. That's BFF, which I'm not too interested in with this build. That's red health, which I'm not too interested in with this build. That's the coal, which might work. Let's just do some fighting. See if we can do some damage here. We have, like, okay damage now, at least. I'm hoping. I say confidently, but not actually sure now that I'm seeing it in action. A little concerned about that champion over there, but hopefully that's going to be okay. I'm just going to put a seizure warning at the start of this video because this is pretty rough. Oh, God. The singular jumping enemy is also known as the bane of my existence, but it's working out, it's working out. We're doing damage. Please don't spawn in me, though. God, it does take a while, though, doesn't it? Even now, with a pretty significant damage up, we are still struggling a bit, but at least it's like an okay speed now, I suppose. I'd love to get homing with this build, though. Like Spoonbender. Even Book of Telekinesis, it would be tempting with this, just because it does make hitting so much easier, and you do end up... Well, it just looks nice as well, like all the brimstone like rotates a bit. It looks fun. And I do like that. Alright, let's re-roll this. Sure, I guess. Not loving that, but it'll have to do. We're gonna fight 2 bosses. Let's see if we can just re-roll this into some health, maybe? No? Just red hearts? That's something. That's another part of Spun. I just need to not die for a minute here. That's really the main worry that I currently have. I sit here, I think I'm fairly safe, though. In terms of having that boss not just run into me from a large distance. Yeah. Having a really long room for this is actually alright, so that kind of worked out. That's Monster 2. Also known as a boss where it's very easy to accidentally take damage because you get impatient by something, but hopefully we'll be okay. But I do get very impatient with this boss. Let's see though. Being able to shoot diagonally is kind of nice though. It does make aiming a lot easier since most of this game doesn't revolve around shooting diagonally that much, and it does give you some nice advantages from time to time. So that is kind of nice. That would have been really nice to get. Having some bombs, having a black heart. There's no way I can afford that though. Alright, let's do this. 2 big old lusts, but not immediately terrible, although I'm realizing that there is a lot of creep on the floor when there's 2 of them. But it worked out. Brimstone Bombs or the Book of Belial. Both not amazing. Brimstone Bombs is tempting just because I just want to get rid of my red hearts. Book of Belial is tempting just because I wouldn't mind more damage. We're in depths. We're gonna go to Womb. Sure, yeah, we'll have a couple more rerolls if I keep the book, but... Or if I keep the dice. I'm just gonna take both. It's not the best idea I've ever had, but I think the Book of Belial might just give me the damage that I need to survive a bit. Yeah, this is a great idea. I don't know why everyone's worried. Yeah. We got extra damage now. There is no more concern to be had. I got half a heart and a dream. What else could I possibly require? That does help though. That does help quite a lot. Yeah, I might as well just take everything at this stage. That's a lot of tier 8 up that I'm getting. Which is surprisingly useful in my current situation. Probably just gonna skip the curse room for now. That's good. Yeah, things are dying. Could put some coins in here, I guess. Since once again, there is no soul hearts for sale, but maybe this thing will give me some. High Priestess? Could be good. Tick? Oh! I mean, I'll use it. Don't see the secret room, unfortunately, but... do I keep this or the book? Oh, I do like both. This could give me a soul heart. This might mean I don't take damage because I kill things quicker. Ah, God. Yeah, I'd rather have the damage, I think. Just because I can use this a couple times as well and thus increasing my damage even more. I think that might end up being more useful in the long run than singular heart. Yeah, there you go. Look at that sweet damage. I didn't look at the number because I have many other things to look at right now, but still, the number looked like it went up, and that's a good thing. Oh, lordy. This is getting to be a worrying situation. I can't see red creep on this floor at all, which is worrying me a bit. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that one was unfortunately a little bit difficult to see, but fair enough. We are nearing the last wave, I would say. There's a loud noise outside and it's frightened me a little. 8 out of 11. Yeah, we're getting to the end here, so that's good. We are clearing these waves at an okay pace at least, so that's good. Red ghosts, not immediately terrible. Don't love it in combination with all the other things. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Everything's okay. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Bunch of money. I did that. I didn't. Well, okay then. That's spun, right? Yeah. That's really tempting just because it could be. I'm just gonna do it. There could be really good cards in here. Ace of Clubs, Ace of Hearts, the Sun. That's not good. The Tower and Justice. Well, you know what? Sometimes you try and fail. 2 hearts might be good at least if it drops soul hearts. I'm not sure if it does, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does. Should actually just use this. I also have Brimstone Bombs, which I need to remember. Because I do tend to forget about that. I'll take High Priestess for the boss. I got this one pretty good. Alright, the other one is, yeah, pretty hurt. Don't mind that I did that. Little Fred? That's not Fred, but it's not the worst, given my current build. I'm really surprised that the flames get weaker based on your own damage. I really thought they would be a fixed amount of damage, but that soy milk really did make it fairly horrendous. At least it's the champion carrying queen as well that just drops hearts, and if you kill the hearts, I think you deal damage to the boss as well, so it's definitely not the worst one with the red poops and everything, so that's alright. I didn't use Book of Belial, so I can just go back here. I could use this. And I'm gonna just buy a couple of soul hearts here as well. It's looking alright. Yeah. Oh, and they're brimstone troll bombs as well. They did not deal a lot of damage, but still, they tried. Mostly just wanted the bombs to hit, but I guess that's okay. It kind of worked out, I'd say. Slowly but surely, we are getting through this fight. Just gonna focus on this one first, and I think he's nearly dead already, so it's looking alright. I did focus on the... Yeah, I was gonna say, it took a while, but maybe this one just took more damage from bombs or something, I don't know. But it did take a minute before that one died compared to the other one. Fair enough. What do we got? Grampus. Don't care for that too much. Switching directions with this brim can be a little fiddly. If you hold it, it's slightly different from when you just tap the button instead. No, it did end up getting coal as well. Look at the stream on the other side of the room. That could be good. That could be good. We have 12 bombs. I don't really have anything to blow up anymore. Outside of the reroll machine, I guess I could do that. It's another coin. Yeah, 2 of hearts. Wait, that's 2 of hearts. That's not ace of hearts. I'm thinking of an entirely different card. This thing is useless to me. Okay. Let's just throw that down there. Goodbye. Actually useful item in the distance. And let's move on. Sun card. Sun card could be okay. What's this? Lemon Party. That was probably better than Sun card. Like, this card could be good if I manage to get rid of what I currently have. Also, I think I'll take Tick. Because I don't think... I'm just going to not take any more damage. And as such, I will no longer have any use for the Swallowed Penny. And also, I don't need to worry about money in my donation machine at the end of the run, because we already unlocked the Keeper, and while there is a new donation machine to fill, there's no real purpose to doing so, so I'm just going to leave that all alone. We still got 2 floors to go. Kind of forgot, I thought there was only 1. It's a bit of a mess, but you know what, we're getting through it. That's so many syringes. Getting decent damage with this, actually, because we're getting so many syringes, so that's kind of good, I guess. Once again, waiting for the flames to pop out of me. I also just didn't realize that you could have the shopkeeper take damage but not actually die. Like, that's a new one for sure, for me at least. So that's new. That's fun. That's also surprising that that would actually be there, but fair enough, I suppose. Not really too interested in the reward, unfortunately, but still. That's a pretty good haul from that as well. Let's just put a couple coins in here. Birthright, does that do anything for me? Oh, yeah, that does. That is really good. Because then you basically just become Tainted Isaac. Which might help me on the next floor. Yeah, nowhere else really. But let's just go like this for a bit. That's a good first thing to spawn out of this. At least they took some decent damage from the tick at the start of the fight. But still, that's very rude. You can't just have that be the first wave. Because it takes quite a while to clear. Yeah, we're getting through it though. Yeah. I don't mind Brimstone Soy Milk later in the run. I'm realizing now that it's actually dealing some damage. The Brimstone Soy Milk that we had at the start was a bit rougher. Oh, that's nasty. That was on the other side of it. Oh my god, that hit me so many times. I don't think that was very nice that the enemy actually managed to just shoot me before it was even on screen, but you know what? That's the way it is. Not sure if I should take Birthright or just should try to focus on getting more health, because my build's alright. Like, my damage is actually getting pretty good. Probably not so good against Ultra Greed in particular, but it is pretty good against these waves right here, so that's nice. But unfortunately against Ultra Greed we can only use it once. We've already seen the car battery, which worries me a bit. Also definitely should have bought Birthright before doing this. I don't remember if I did Greedier mode with Judas. And I do think that as Judas, Greedier mode isn't that bad, so I'm just going to leave that alone. I might get 7 seals just because I want to get rid of my red health. Because that way I can't accidentally become the not Horror Babylon. God, I don't like this idea at all. But I'm going to do it anyway. Come on. Yeah, because now you got this going on, and that is actually kind of nice. I'm just going to see if I can get, like... Alright, that works. I was going to say just any health, really, but that is health. Yeah, that's going to be that. Kind of a shame that I can't buy any of these other things that are available there because I don't have money, but I got another black heart, and I'm actually pretty happy about that. Hopefully we can get some more money and soul hearts on this floor as well. There is soul hearts for sale, so that's good. There is a bomb beggar, which I could actually give a decent amount of money to at this stage. Or bombs to, at least. Don't really need keys anymore. Do need to be somewhat careful here, I guess, because these spikes hurt. But yeah, I don't actually mind giving this one just all my bombs, because I'm gonna forget anyway. And I give money as well, so that's pretty good. Plus it can give me a bomb item back as well if you just give him enough stuff, so that might be nice. Half a soul heart as well, apparently. Really, I just want oodles of health. Or a skull bag? I don't think I care about skull bag, I'm realizing. But I'm a little curious if I take this, what my bombs are like. Okay, it's not stupid. I was kind of hoping that the big explosion from the Bomberman bombs were going to be like also all shooting brimstone, but unfortunately it doesn't do that. It was a bit much to wish for, I realized, but it would have been really cool. So I figured I might as well try. And since I'm not really thinking about getting any other active items anyway, because I kind of just want to spend all my money on health anyway. Especially when stuff like this happens. Come on, open up before next wave, please. Thank you. I'll just not use the book again, because I'm worried about counting. When you're worried about counting, you should never look at books. It always just puts you on edge in a bad way. That is common knowledge, of course. I think I'll keep the Sun card for the Greedier fight. Or whoever... The big boy... Ultra Greed. That's his name. Because I think it might be useful to get rid of some of the waves of enemies. Although, simultaneously, the tiny enemies are not really the problem during this particular build, I suppose. I'm curious if Tick actually applies on the second phase of the Ultra Greed fight. But I guess we'll see. That's free. So I'll just take that for some extra damage. Little Horn is honestly quite tempting because it is quite strong, but I don't know if it's worth 3 soul hearts. And as such. Alright, let's just go get this, get this, get this, get this, get this. Very good. Bomb it for good measure. 4 coins out of the 5 required for 1 more soul heart. Haven't found my secret room yet, which could be in so many places. Probably not there. Maybe over here. It is a big boom. I'm just gonna try a couple places. See if we can get 1 more coin and as such 1 more soul heart. Nope. 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 It could be next to the curse room as well. I don't really want to waste my health on that, so Let's go and fight the boss of this mode. And hopefully, we might even win. I do feel fairly confident at least, but it's always a little worry when the run is a little bit struggly. But I think at this stage, we're actually dealing a pretty large amount of damage, so I'm not really that concerned anymore. But we'll see. We're not done yet until we're done. Another plus 0.27 damage, very good. The hands, yeah, the hands are actually probably worthwhile, honestly. Just because they end up damaging Ultra Greed here, they end up damaging the enemies he spawns, or just getting rid of them from time to time. Apparently we're getting Brimstone bombs from War as well, so that's fun. Not loving that the coins fell on my head, but that's fair enough, I suppose. Should probably try to avoid a little bit, though, because this is getting a little silly. Just stay far away from him. I don't need to have this boss on screen at any point. Just need to see his health go down, really, and that'll do. Because then we know... Yep, that's War attacking him rather than me. I guess that's the downside of just waiting for his health to go down when I have other sources of damage that are not quite as effective. But we're making it through, we're making it through. Yep, that's that. No worry about explosions just yet from his coin tier, so that's nice. We're just gonna hang out, have a good time. And try not to get hit by coins from the sky. Really my main worry, because they hurt a reasonable amount. And they can be rather difficult to see the shadows of. I'm very bad at seeing those things in general, and this is no exception. So I'm hoping that we can get through this phase reasonably quickly. We're doing okay, though. That's a lot of bombs. Really? I actually did not expect that to hit me. Didn't deal as much damage as I thought, though. I thought it would deal full-hearted damage, but I don't think it did. Kinda hoping I can get through this. Yeah, there you go. Watch the hands just take the gold statue away. I win the fight instantly. That would have been a fun surprise that everyone would have enjoyed a lot. Mostly me. Oh no. Get rid of that. Thank you, hand. Yeah, being able to shoot diagonally does have its perks. Oh boy. I'm not sure. Oh, there he is. Gotta be not in front of the door, but in front of him. It's a little awkward for sure, but it's working out. Sometimes I'm hitting him. I can kind of tell where he's shooting from with his hands hitting the floor on occasion, so that's good. Let's just go over here. He's not jumping as much as I am used to, and I wouldn't mind if he jumped a little bit more. Even though the jump attack is a little bit more tricky to dodge at times, I just wouldn't mind if he just played nice a little bit. But simultaneously, we're nearly done with the fight. He's almost dead, and we have like half a health bar remaining, so it doesn't really matter all that much. The whole statue disappeared there. Buddy Baby and D1 have appeared in the basement. Like, I'm not sure if we actually just had the hands just have him explode, or if I just never noticed that he just explodes at the end of the fight. Which is very possible. I'm very not good at noticing things, as it turns out. But either way, we have done everything as our first character. And it only took about 80 videos. But there you go. That is an entirely completed post-it, finally. And I'm also curious if... I did not yet do Greedy mode on Judas, so I do still need to do that, but I'm not that concerned because he starts with the Book of Belial, and that's just pretty strong. Either way, that's just gonna be that. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Next time we play, we'll do another run as a different character. And I hope to see y'all there. Bye bye.